Good evening. Just sitting here with my dad, Jack, and just thought I'd record this and ask him a couple of questions and record it because even me, I don't know the full answers. So I'd like to ask you, because you got over 5,000 views on Facebook for your guitar picking there, and I was so impressed there. And so I just wanted to ask you, so not only for my knowledge, but everybody else's knowledge, that what inspired you to play when you were young, and how did you get into music? If you don't mind sharing some of that with us.
My mom's uncle was a guitar player, a violin player, and that harmonica.
Really?
And that thing, what do you call it? That I don't know what
I don't know what it's called.
But the 4 instruments he played. That's what I used to listen to him, and I used to.
What was his name?
Joseph.
And where did he live? Here in La Loche?
Yeah. He died when I was about 8 years old. He passed away. But I used to listen to him, and then that's what got me started interested in the guitar. 14 years old when I first got my first guitar. Back then, even to tune a guitar, it was pretty hard. It's not like tape recorder nowadays, and to play back and forth to learn a tune. I have to listen to a radio. If you even for one chord tune guitar, you have to listen. I don't know how many times wait for that tune to come on just to tune a guitar. That back then. So I had a hell of a time to start picking guitar. That's the first thing I learned backwards. I learned how to pick before I learned how to chord.
Well, how did you get your first guitar? How old were you when you got your first guitar?
14 years old. I paid $2 for my first guitar when I was 14.
From who?
Adrian, Daddy, they call him. He sold me a guitar for $2. I went and hauled in a load of wood for somebody for $3. And that same evening, Daddy sold me a guitar for $2, so I bought it. That's what got me started.
And how old were you when you started playing with the late Armin Murray? Because you used to tell me stories about you guys playing when you were younger.
He got married to my cousin, so we started back around teaching around 66, 67, around that area. So by 68, 69, I used to play for the dances. People used to dance to my music back then.
And where did you play?
At the old Centennial Hall.
Wow.
I had no band, just a guitar, amplifier, that's it. No drum, nothing. But people used to dance to that music. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that little history of some of your musical history. Is there anything else you can think of that you'd like to add?
Well, the tune I picked just recently, every morning I pick those tunes to keep my arthritis away and exercise my fingers every day. I pick those tunes, that's why.
That's pretty good. As I always remember you playing those tunes when we were growing up, so you've played those tunes for many years.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that.
What I noticed, the tune I picked, nobody else that I know of could pick that tune better than me. Nobody.
Why do you say that?
Because I never hear anybody beside me play that tune at all.
That style of music too is even a lost tradition. Not too many people used to play that.
Yeah.
So I remember the late Mary East Cummins used to play that style of music. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it a few times on the radio, and the speed I pick up, and from there pieces I pick And that's how I learned it, piece by piece. Yeah.
Well, thank you once again for sharing that story, not only with me, your son, but with everybody, because I was going to share this on Facebook, only because I didn't expect us to get over 5,000 views. The last I checked, it was like 5.1 thousand, and I was really, really impressed and proud of you at the same time, so thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
just
you.
sitting here with my brother Carl and my dad sharing some stories about his music. And I'll just show his little house here real quickly. Some of his native artworks and family photos. And so once again, thank you very much.